Why does this level suck so beep? I must have missed something fun. So yeah, so this is the seventh guest. This game is a lot of fun, and it's very hard. It's very frustrating, but it's a great story. It's an amazing soundtrack. The person that created the soundtrack was known as the Fat Man. That was what he was called, and it was Team Fat that created the soundtrack, which was him. And I remember in 1996, because I first played. This is such interesting ad-lib emulation. Anyways, I emailed the Fat Man to just thank him for his soundtrack, tell him how amazing it was, and he replied back. And that was the first time I got like internet awestruck. Were they the Fat 32? But we do have a rimshot redemption for that. So like I said though, backseating is welcomed because I am not good at this game at all. But it's fun. And it's got a creepy vibe. And I'm not going to tell you what it's about if you've never experienced this before. Instead, I'm just going to tell all of you that you are in for a spooky treat. I'm going to put this on Twitter real quick just in case there are people that don't know I'm playing this. Now they will know. Okay, that tweet has now been tweeted. And we're going to get started here. Here we go. Let me just pull the poll off. Okay, that's good. And let's begin with the seventh guest. I've been debating playing this game since I came back to the community and I started streaming in January, because it really is hard. It's really freaking hard. It's relentless. It's not an action game. It's a puzzle game. But I'm just bad at puzzle games. But it's just too good of a Halloween vibe to pass up. You know how much I love my violins. How's the audio for everyone? Can you hear me okay over the audio? Is it too loud? Let me know. See? Musical score. The Fat Man. Good. Just a tiny bit too loud? I can drop it. Alright, I dropped it a little bit. Tell me if this sounds okay.
He was a drifter, moving from town to town, robbing a gas station here, a grocery store there, until one night.
Rated R for excessive violins. Nice. Well said, Melpo.
She was coming home from choir practice, but she never got there. Stoff took her purse and ran away. Instead, Stoff had to run and hide. He sunk even lower. He had nothing. No life, no possessions, no dreams.
No dreams. Until... Oh, wait. No spoilers. No spoilers.
And that's when the vision came. A doll. And in his dream, Stoff reached out.
I know, right? There was supposed to be a reboot of this. Like, they were making a web show.
It was a gift.
And they brought back the actor that played Henry Stauff. An angry video game nerd, James Rolfe, was supposed to be in it too. And that just never went anywhere. I don't know what happened.
Stoff carved the doll, whittling the haunting face until it was an exact replica.
He's
And
not
when
even
he was
touching it
done-
with the knife. Did you see that? He was like rubbing it. He wasn't even... Oh dear. I never noticed that before.
Stoff went to town, to a bar. The owner had a daughter. Ooh, he said his girl would love the strange doll. And Stoff offered it to the man. And the owner, in turn, offered Stoff food and a place to stay. A simple transaction.
That's a simple transaction.
The first of many.
It's amazing to me. This game came out in 1993. Think about that, everybody. 93. This game is almost 30 years old. I think it looked incredible for its time. And again, I love the soundtrack. That's what it looks like he's doing.
And that night, Stoff had another vision.
Puzzles!
Stoff created the puzzle just as he saw it. And everyone wanted one.
Everyone wanted one. Everyone, chat. Everyone. I don't want one. These puzzles are evil. These puzzles are
Stoff
brutal.
opened up a shop because everyone wanted a Stoff toy. Every boy and girl in the town, and from all the neighboring towns. A Stoff toy is a toy for life, people said. And no two are alike. Everyone loved his unique toys. Henry Stoff grew wealthy, but then the strange virus came.
A virus.
And some of the children started dying.
Yeah, this was the first PC CD-ROM game that I ever played. I played it first in 95, but it came out in 93. I didn't even own a PC until 94. Isn't that
Clutching
crazy?
their Stoff toys so close.
Too high-tech at that time, I hear you. There's also a sequel to this game that a lot of people don't remember, that if we do manage to get through the 7th guest before Halloween, I have the 11th hour set up as well, the sequel.
And there was this one last vision, a last dream of a great house, a mansion that the wealthy toy maker was to build. A strange house, a house that scared people.
Ooh. So, if we do beat 7th guest, we'll play the 11th hour whenever that will be. So I got some Halloween-y stuff lined up right now for you. All right, here we go. We're almost ready to start. Yeah, this game has a long intro. I hope you're enjoying it. The soundtrack is so freaking good.
My, isn't this a cheery place?
Ooh, her face turned into a skeleton. There's nothing scarier than that.
Edward, I'm not sure we should have been here today.
Why? Because it's a spooky old house? Don't worry, dear. I'll watch out for you.
A spooky old house. Skeleton.
What? Don't. I expected more of Mr. Stoff.
I don't know why, but this guy looks so much like Brent Spiner to me, and I don't know why.
And Lord, it smells awful too.
Sounds nothing like him, but looks like him.
What's Stoff been doing here?
Doesn't he have like that Data look to him? He's got a Brent Spiner look, I think. Yes, very Clue, Balinor, very Clue-like. And what the heck's up with this dude? He doesn't even say anything. By the way, that's a puzzle you're looking at. There's puzzles everywhere. And they're all evil. Here we go.
How did I get here? I remember nothing.
So, this music, by the way... Give it a second here. This music was on Zophar's domain, zophar.net, in November 9th, 1996. It was set to the homepage, the very front page. Back then, like, websites had music and, like, interesting-looking graphics. Think of it like if anyone was around for the BBS days, they were very BBS-like. It was, you know, the early days of the internet. We didn't know what the hell we were doing. I was 16 years old, so I was like, hey, let's put the 7th guest music on the front page. So, eventually in my YouTube series that I'm going to do, you know, you'll get to see what that looked like. But every time you'd go to Zophar's domain in 1996 or early 97, this would be the music that would greet you. This song right here. It's so good. It's one of my favorite we'll say PC horror songs of all time. This right here. So creepy. Looks like a Rasputin LARPer. Video's a bit too low quality and transparency effect doesn't really make it possible to establish those characters looking like anyone. Touche, Commander Keen. Therefore, it's like an ink blot test. Like, you can just make them look like anyone you want them to be. I think that's what it was. Alright, well, it's time to start playing. Which puzzle do we want to do first? They're all evil. Let's go here. I guess we'll look at this one.
My dear Mr. Dutton, welcome to my house. The arrangement is simple.
Mr. Dutton.
You are to spend the night as my guest, and in exchange, I will give you your heart's most secret desire. And you know what that is, Mr. Dutton, don't you? I require one thing of you, a special service, a task that I've set up for you. There's a guest who hasn't arrived yet. A guest unlike the six of you, a very special guest.
Special
Your
guest.
services involve
The
that
seventh guest.
You must wonder what that service is, but that is the game, Mr. Dutton. The puzzle I've set for you. This is all I can tell you, Mr. Dutton. In the morning, only one of my guests will walk out of this house with his or her every wish granted.
So the
Secure all positions.
the general idea.
Here we go.
Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Sailor Moon Kitty, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. So the concept of this game is that you don't even know who you are. You're some guy that doesn't remember a thing. And you're seeing these 6 guests that were invited to the mansion by Henry Stauff, who you just learned about in the intro. And you're basically solving puzzles and you're trying to figure out who is the 7th guest. The era where developers hadn't yet twigged on the importance of option of subtitles for voice dialogue. I guess that's also true. I can't remember if the sequel, 11th Hour, had subtitles or not, but we'll probably find out. All right, so it doesn't look like we can do this puzzle yet. If you could, there'd be like a little brain here. So I guess we'll have to come back to that later. But I mean, this is pretty good for 1993, right? It looks pretty good, I think. It still runs at a faster frame rate than Virtual Highlight. Wow. Wow, wow. Yes, the 7th guest was the friendship we shared all along, DC Bueller. Okay. We're in, like, I guess this is the library. Now, I have beaten this game one time, a long time ago. I only remember a few of the puzzle solutions. Most of them, forget it. The ones I remember are the ones that involve you figuring out like a word or a phrase. I remember some of those. All the rest, it'll be like the first time I played it. All right, this is a puzzle that I think I remember. So this is the telescope puzzle.
You'll need more than lenses to focus your thoughts on this one.
Okay. So I do remember the solution to this one. So I guess we'll get this one right out of the way. So the idea of this, the game doesn't tell you anything, by the way. Like, you're just expected to sit here and just figure out whatever it wants you to do. Like, it's brutal. But I remember the solution to this one. So first you have to decide where you're going to start. Unfortunately, by hovering over it, you'll see you can only start on the T. So the game gives you a little bit of a hint. So you click on the T, right?
Now this doesn't make sense. Or does it?
Yeah, it's a very hard game, Electro Retro. So I clicked on the T. So now do we click on the Y or the H? You see, so you can only go like along the lines. So TY, what does TY spell? Toy, tweeze? Or TH could spell something like THI, like this, or THE, the. So H is the correct one you would choose. So we'll click on H. And then from there, this blue, yes, this blue EA, it's actually I, just so you know.
I don't think so.
Oh no, it is E. Oops. I hope I remember this. Okay, let me do this again. THE. Right, RE. There, it's there. The word is there.
Now this doesn't make sense.
I'm like, oh,
Or
maybe I
does
don't
it?
know. This doesn't make sense. Or does it? So there. Then we move on to I. S. There is. No. Okay, I remember it. Possible way. There is no possible way.
What twisted
Like that?
crime of logic would merit such a sentence?
I remember reading this puzzle actually in a riddle book in the 80s when I was a kid, and the thing was, it said a newspaper posed the question, this riddle, and the solution to the riddle was that there was no possible way. How could you solve a riddle that had no
Old
possible
man
way to solve it?
Stuff
It was
built a
cleverly
house
worded.
And filled it with his toys. 6 guests were invited one night. Their screams the only noise. Blood inside the library, blood right up the hall, dripping down the attic stairs. Hey guests, try not to fall. Nobody came out that night. Not one was ever seen.
Ooh, cold chill.
But old man Stouff is waiting there. Crazy, sick, and mean!
Yes, they were not afraid to take risks back then. And that's why I love the older games, because I feel like now there's a tendency to just kind of do the safe thing, the thing that they know will sell, but not necessarily the interesting thing. This game is very interesting. There's even, I'll tell you something real quick here. We're going to save in a second, by the way. There's a puzzle in this game. I think at least one, maybe two, but at least one, that the game was designed to be very smart. In other words, you have to play against an AI in this particular puzzle, which it's really hard. But the game understood that the technology at the time, the processors could only handle so much computing power, and so they designed the algorithm to only go as deep as your processor would allow. So if you try to play this game now, like I have a setting, you didn't see this, I'm running this on Scum VM, which is like a Windows, it's a script interpreter essentially is what it is. And if you don't check off make AI easier, it will allow the game's algorithm to run however it wants to run. It will see the processing power that the computer's capable of, and it'll be impossible. You'll never win. It will compute like every single possibility. It'll be like Deep Blue playing Kasparov in chess. Like you'll never beat it. So I did select that, but this is my point. Like stuff like that. Like who designs games like that anymore? Like nobody. So yeah, it definitely treaded some ground. For sure. All right, so we're going to go and we're going to do a savey save. Do a save, and we'll select number 1. And we'll name this. Can I type? No, I actually have to click. Okay. Zophar. Like how it's a Ouija board. How do I choose one? Not Zophar P. Can I go back? Wait, no. How come I can't choose numbers? Really? Look, it's not, you can't. That's crazy. How do I delete it though? Can I hit no? Delete? There we go. I can't type, I guess it'll just be Zophar, okay.
Your game has been saved.
Zophar. Your game has been saved. Oh, we should look at the map. Map. All right, so we completed the puzzle in the library, but we have all this stuff. So this shows you where you can go. So we can still go in here. We can still go in here. We can't go in here yet. And if we go upstairs, we're, I guess, allowed to go only in here. Oh, and this is downstairs, yeah. So, and the idea is as you do more puzzles, more of the mansion unlocks. And each time you do a puzzle, the game reveals more of its story to you. So, let's continue. What's this? What is this? I don't know what this is. The puzzle is solved. So it is. What's happening right now? Is this if you want to do the puzzle again? What is this? Oh, okay. It's just reminding you that you solved the puzzle, I guess. Is Shodan announcing saves now? Do we go in here now? What is this? Wait, what is this? Oh crap, we found a hidden something. Where's this take us? I don't know where I am. Where am I? Are we upstairs? What if I don't want to follow her? Oh boy. This could be bad. Spooky. Continue on down the hall. Uh-oh, something's happening. Some kid was running and he was being chased by the dude with the turban. Can we go in either of these rooms? Nope. See how it's not like letting you go through? We just might not be at that point in the game yet. We might not have unlocked enough. Nope. Can't go in any of those rooms yet. Hope you're all enjoying the 7th guest. The spooky... Oh, she's calling me back. Come to me. You lost me, Silver, ye be broke. Sorry, Spotted T. But don't worry, you're a good voice actor, right? You can get some more good roles. What's up, Sailor Moon Kitty? Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it. This is a very spooky game. That is how we are kicking off the 10 days of Zocktober. I've decided to call it Zocktober. I guess we can't do that one yet. I'm pretty sure the kitchen can be gone into, though. Yeah, let's go this way. And again, for those just coming on in, we are playing the 7th guest for the PC. Incidentally, the music you're hearing right now was the very first MIDI, the first song that I ever had on Zophar's domain on November 9th, 1996. It was this MIDI playing on the front page. So anytime you went to look for an emulator back then, to Zophar's domain, you would be greeted with this creepy song. And the page was on a black background, and it was a Sega Game Gear image. And the little image, and you would click on the Game Gear to go to the different emulator pages while this music would play. Welcome to my domain, mortals. All right, let's go in the kitchen. I think this is the kitchen. It is the kitchen. All right, so now, unlike that last puzzle you just saw, I don't have the solution here memorized at all. Yeah, you really can't Electro Retro. So, but like I said, this game's long, so like prepare yourselves. I don't even know if we're gonna finish this by Halloween. We're gonna try. With a lot of backseating, we have a chance. We have a chance with backseating. So this is the cake puzzle. This is honestly one of the easier puzzles, but I still have trouble with it because I'm not good at puzzle games.
I guess our host wants us to fend for ourselves.
He does.
Oh, I've tasted better fare.
At least he left his regrets.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
I don't know,
Oh, it says that we're each to have a piece. Exactly the same, including the symbols. That's impossible.
Nothing's impossible, my dear. All right, well, here we go. Do 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 do.
Ah, become a grave digger now, have we?
Become a grave digger?
You are a glutton for punishment.
Okay, so the idea of this. So there are a total of 30 pieces of cake, right? And there are a total of 6 guests. So that means that each guest is going to get 5 pieces of cake. But they have to be cut exactly the same, including the symbols. Meaning, if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 skeletons, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 graveyards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 blank pieces of cake. Each slice has to have 2 skulls, 2 gravestones, and 1 blank. Every piece. If you can't do that, you lose, and you have to do it over again. Screw the guests, eat the whole thing. Alright, well let's begin. As Voldemort would say, begin. Let them eat cake.
2 skulls and 2 stones. The rest is just icing.
Bob Ross approves Electro Retro.
Puzzling. Some cannot be created more equal than others.
Okay then. I'm gonna say this one. Alright, that is piece 1. Alright, piece 2. It starts off, you think it's easy, but then as you get deeper, you're like, oh crap, maybe this is not right. I already think I messed up, actually. Yeah, I think we messed up. Look. Because you can't have 2 empty pieces. Yep, already messed up. Already messed up. Yeah, you can't win now, because look. Oh, wow. We screwed up bad. Alright, let's get out of that puzzle. Do it again. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's try that again. Maybe? Like this, maybe? Alright, that's 1 piece. And then maybe the second piece looks something like
2 skulls and 2 stones. The rest is just icing.
Maybe, maybe like this?
Some cannot be created more equal than others.
Do, 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 do. And then what if we had something like this? Would that work, maybe? Do, 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 do. Your older brother used to play this 25 years on his Windows 95 CRT monitor. Yeah, this game is... So I was 15 when I first played this, and even as a teenager, this game is spooky as hell. You play this game with the lights out, like... It's spooky. Well, we gotta do this. And we gotta do this. I think it might be like this. This never spooked you. Resident Evil still unplayable. It's all about the audio. I think the audio in this is awesome though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we got it, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got it. We actually did it. Nice. Thanks for that suggestion, Electro Retro, starting in the upper left. That was a good call. Good job. See, that wasn't too bad. It's all about where you start.
There.
We're gonna save after each puzzle we complete. This game has a lot of puzzles. All puzzles. Uh-oh.
Don't worry. I won't bite. Edward, we could help each other out. I could help you, and you could help me. Come and talk in my bedroom upstairs.
Oh boy.
Where it's nice and private.
What do you think's gonna happen up there? Oh no! Did his head just explode? Guess they're getting a little excited. I understand. You're also decent at chess. I'm so horrible at chess. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of M-rated stuff in here, but because this was the early days of gaming on the PC still, early days of CD gaming, I should say, they hadn't figured out the whole rating stuff really yet. But I think that like the 11th Hour absolutely had a rating on it, and it was M-rated, which was the sequel. I don't know that Seventh Guest had a rating though. I don't think they existed at that point. And yet Night Trap was called out, and Mortal Kombat. Although I think Night Trap was way more tame than this game. Super Game Station hoards this game. You have like 10 copies of it. Nice. Yeah, I've lost the boxes, but I still have the old case to the Seventh Guest, which it's in the other room somewhere. And then I have the case, the CD case to the 11th Hour. Which, like I said, if we beat the Seventh Guest before Halloween, we'll do the 11th Hour too. I never did get Uncle Henry's Playhouse or Clandestiny, though. The other two Trilobite games. Yeah, agreed, Electro Retro. Night Trap was tame. Night Trap was like PG-13 at most. At most. I would even say I would say it's PG, honestly. So if you do this, watch what happens. Fun little thing you can do. And every time you do that, that'll happen. I do actually, Spot of Tea, I do have a stack of AOL discs, and I have old shareware CDs, and I have like the CDs that came with like EGM and PC gaming, and I can't show you how big because it's crazy. So I absolutely do. Whether they all work anymore or not, who knows? Imagine thinking that Carmageddon was adult. Yeah, I know, right? Alright, so why don't we go ahead and do a savey save? %, agreed with you, Super Game Station. 100% agreed. Select a number. 1. Wait, I have to name it again? Can I just type it in? Yeah, I can. Okay. You just can't use numbers for some reason. Why can't I use numbers? That's so dumb.
Your game has been saved.
Your game has been saved. Alright, return. Is there anywhere else in here we can go? Zophar Q as opposed to Zophar P. Carmageddon had to replace all the red blood with green blood and say they're zombies instead of people. Yeah, dumb. Or how about Mortal Kombat on the Super Nintendo had sweat instead of blood? At least on the Sega Genesis, you could do the Abacab password and get the blood. And I frequently did. I still have the Genesis version of Mortal Kombat, actually. And Night Trap, for that matter. Sadly, the box to Night Trap has been lost to the sands of time, but I still have the original discs. Even though it's cracked to hell, look, see how it's rolling around in there? I should really replace that. But they still work. And then here's my Genesis version of Mortal Kombat, MA13. See, before the ESRB even existed. It was the VRC back then. This is my original, both of these are my original 1992 copies of Night Trap and Mortal Kombat. Yep. Now you know. Oh, I don't think much. It's used to hell. Like, you see the condition. Like, Night Trap itself is all, like, if I had the box and it was sealed, it would probably have value, but that's disc 1. And disc 2 looks just like disc 1, except it says disc 2. And then Mortal Kombat I mean, it's in, I would say it's in, like, I don't know, what would you call this? Good condition or fair condition? I didn't write in it, for what it's worth. Here's the original illustrations of all the Mortal Kombat characters. But yeah, that was my jam. This was actually my grandma that got this for me in 1992. I was like, Grandma, I want to get this game called Mortal Kombat. And she's like, really? That sounds violent. I was like, no. It's like martial arts. It's like karate. Oh, okay. She got it for me. Little did she know. Little did she know. Yeah, Mortal Kombat was great. You were all in on 3D games. Now I hear you. It's oh my god, did you all see what I just did? I was about to start playing the game with my Saturn controller. What am I doing? Oh my god. My brain does not work. Yeah, I most of the stuff I have, I would say, like, I probably kept maybe half of my collection I kept, and the other half, sadly, I traded in because, you know, I didn't have money as a kid. I stopped trading stuff in around probably the PlayStation 2 era. Like, from 2002 on, I stopped trading most stuff in, and I just kept everything. So, I mean, my collection, you can't see it. The reason I'm on a green screen is behind me is a treadmill, and I have a Mortal Kombat machine behind me, an arcade 1-up. But all my collection's off to the side. I just can't find a way to put myself in front of the collection, but it's right there. Like I said, I just don't know how to. I've never found a way to get myself to be in front of that. The room just doesn't work. I even thought, like, maybe I can, like, take a picture of that and then just green screen myself onto the picture. It doesn't look right. It looks goofy. Oh, no problem, Super Game Station. I try to show some of the games off, you know, when I can. Okay, so let's see if this puzzle's working yet over here. I really want to try to do this puzzle here, but I don't know if it's live yet. Oh, it is. All right. This one's a little annoying, too.
It's easy to find a place to start. It's hard to find a place to finish.
Okay, then. So, the concept of the pentagram puzzle. Start wherever you want on any of these purple circles, but once you choose, your caterpillar, worm, spider, I think it's a spider, yeah, it's a spider. Your spider can only move along the lines. And the idea is you have to fill every single one of these until there's only one empty purple left. And as long as you can do that, you will beat the puzzle. But if you put the spiders in a way that doesn't work, and you're left with a spider that can't go anywhere, then you will lose the puzzle. Octagram? Whatever. I don't know what you call it. What would you call this? It's got 8 points. Would it be an octagram? Is there such a thing as an octagram? Octostar? Alright, let's... we'll just pick
Which
something.
way should I go now?
Just an 8-sided star? I got you, Electro Retro. 8-sided star it is.
I wonder if you will get the point of this.
Okay, how about this one?
Which way should I go now?
Which way should I go now? So we'll move this spooky spider, up to there.
Which way should I go now?
And this spider can go here.
The points of this star are missing something.
What are they missing? Let's see, if we go here... So now we have to start thinking about... We have to make sure every purple has a path, or we'll be in trouble. So if we do this, we have to go here, and then there's no path to here anymore. So we can't put it there. If we go here, the same problem. If we go here, we go down there, then there's no path to here anymore. If we go here, there's still a path, so... Oh, no, wait, no, there's not. Oops.
There's something missing. This star seems to have lost its sparkle.
I think we screwed up. Yeah, we messed up. No good. Lost. That's not it.
That's not it.
Nope. No good. Abort!
Which way should I go now?
Okay, let's try this. Maybe you should choose a spider that's off to the location of the last one.
Of this.
Maybe that's the trick? Nope.
That's not it.
That didn't work either. Extremely nostalgic. I always play games your older brother would play. Nice. I hope you're enjoying the content. Again, if you're enjoying it, everyone, feel free to throw a follow. Follows, subs, cheers, while never required, are always greatly appreciated. And they allow me to put more into the stream. Play more games you enjoy. Spend more time doing what you like. All right, how about this way?
I wonder if you will get the point
Will you
of
get the
this.
point of this, though? Will you get the point? Will you really, Stealth? Until you got better than him? Yeah, I hear that. Speaking of brothers, where's G. Levy at? Where's my brother? He's usually on Wednesday nights. Oh, he would cheat? Well, he'd go into the console and, like, put in codes and stuff? How about here?
Which way should I go now?
Nice Super Game Station. It's a lot of fun. It's just really hard.
The points of this star are missing something.
Sorry, Electrorich. I don't mean to laugh. I did stuff like that too sometimes. But it wasn't always it was less to my brother, and it was more to people online. Like one thing I used to do, and this is kind of embarrassing to admit this, but keep in mind I was a teenager. When the game StarCraft came out in '98, and Zophar's Domain was really running strong, that was one of my favorite games to play. One day we might do StarCraft. I'm not good at these games, but I did manage to beat it. But my favorite part of StarCraft was when you'd play on Battle.net online. And in those days, everyone cared about your record. Even like before ladder matches, because ladder matches I think got added later. Having a perfect record was like something that people loved. And so like, oh yeah, man, look at me. I'm like 105-0. I'm the best at StarCraft. And a lot of people would do these easy wins, like 7-on-1 big game hunter, easy win. That was a big one. 7-on-1 BGH, easy win. And I saw this, and what you would do is everyone would just team up amongst themselves, 7 people, and you'd play against one computer. And you'd crush the computer, and you'd win, and you'd rack up a win. So you'd look better than you were. So me and Hyper Z, who some of you have seen around, I knew Hyper Z as a teenager. I'm going to lose followers when I say this. I don't care. I'm going to tell you anyway. Hopefully you'll forgive me. Remember, I was a kid. We would go on Battle.net, and we would create 7-on-1 easy win, right? And in StarCraft back then, there was a little box that said Allied Victory. And you would either you're supposed to check it off. What it means is that once all of the computers are dead, anyone who's allied together, if that's all that's left, you win the game. If you don't check Allied Victory, the game will keep going. It means you're not going to win when the game is done, right? You're not allies, in other words. You couldn't see who did and didn't check this box. Whether this was on purpose or not, I don't know.
Here we go.
Charge! Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's Domain.
Mystery J, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Hope you're having a good night, Mystery J. We're just telling stories while playing spooky Halloweeny games on Zocktober the 20th. So, long story short, me and Hyper Z. Oh, thanks, Mystery J. I appreciate that. I would like to highlight that Zophar's Domain would not have become what it did had it not been for all of the amazing people announced right here from Nightbot and more. So, appreciate you. Make sure you thank them as well. Some of them are still around. Alamone and Stickfigure both follow me on Twitter. I saw Lycia earlier this year. BNU pops in here from time to time. Azul Freya, current maintainer of Zophar's Domain, will pop in here. So some of them are still around. And they did an amazing job. So we would go in, we'd create the 7-on-1 easy win in StarCraft. Remember, this is 1998, all right? And we would go in and we'd start playing the game. And everyone else would like send their Zerglings or their Marines or whatever, like to try to find where the computer was. And while they were doing this, me and Hyper Z would generally amass an army of carriers or battle cruisers, depending on if we were Terran or Protoss. And eventually, they would kill the computer, and the game would not end, because me and Hyper Z left Allied victory unchecked. And people would be like, yo, check your Allied victory. Does somebody not have Allied victory on? You know, what's going on? And me and Hyper Z are playing along with it. Hey, check Allied victory.
Victory or death! Victory or death!
Well said, Reg. Hope you're having a good night. Welcome on in. Good to see you. I appreciate that, Super Game Station. Yes, it is true. So, bottom line was, while that was happening and we're amassing this army, after the army's been amassed, we would then go and just start wiping everybody out. And what would happen is no one else was creating characters. Like, they would just have like some Zerglings, maybe some Marines, and we would come in with this massive army of battle cruisers and freaking carriers, and they would be like screaming at us, and you suck, and you're a douche, and we would just have a good laugh about it. I know, it's wrong, it's evil, but it was so funny. It was so fun. I wish we had like the ability back then to like record movies of it. I didn't have enough space on my computer for it. And back then there was no option to like record a game movie save. They added it later on in StarCraft, but it wasn't present in the original, game. They patched it later. Does Othello count as a real-time strategy? If you wanted to, right? Black and white, get the corners, work towards the center. That's a strategy. Why not? So there you go. That's my story. All right, back to the spider puzzle. Back to reality.
There's something missing. The star seems to have lost its sparkle.
Lost its sparkle. All right, I'll take some backseating here, chat. What do you think? In all the years, even though I've beaten this before, I just guess. What is what should I be trying to think about here? Like, this purple spot, I can never go to it now. All the other purple spots I still can. So should I be picking spots?
Which way should I go now?
Like, I don't know. Should I go here? And then, like, where do I...
Which way should I go now?
If I go here... Is this the solution? If I go here... I think we lose. If I go here, I also think we lose. So basically we lose. It's just we're not going to lose until now.
That's not it.
The game just knew I lost and just didn't tell me. You're no good at real-time strategy. 195 audio is so nostalgic. Boing, boing, bow, bow, bow. I hear you. You hope I brought an extra app with me tonight? Yeah, I think I'm doomed. I need a backseater. So yeah, Electro Retro, the idea is once you choose a slot...
Which way should I go now?
If there are two options for the spider, see how there's two options? Because you're only allowed to move in the straight lines. You can choose which way, either this way or this way. But as you start filling the purple circles, less slots, typically the two become one. But you have to fill every purple slot except for one, and then you win. I don't know, like, the strategy to employ here. And this is like the stuff I'm bad at. This is why I can't do a Rubik's Cube. Like, there's algorithms that you're supposed to be thinking about. Chat, don't go anywhere. Be right back. I back. Sorry. I just don't know, like, the concept of, like, what should I be doing now? Like, what should my next move be? Like, if I go here, there's only one move, which is here. And then I can never again go here. Or do I try to go... Why can't I... Hold on a minute. Why am I not allowed to go here? Oh, because I have to choose where I'm going. Duh. Thanks for the maniacal laugh, Reg. Yeah, the whole game is like that, Electro Retro. You just have to figure out the rules. The manual wouldn't tell you how. The game just reveals bits of it as you do things. Like, your main character will comment upon things, or sometimes Stalfwood would do it. Yeah, same thing, Prue. Eventually, on a lot of these puzzles, I ended up cheating to get through them. And it tells you the solution, like one possible solution, but it doesn't explain why. Like, I want a hint book that tells you why this is a solution. The reason why you want to go here and then here and then here is you should be thinking of this. Like, and that's why I've never learned how to do these kind of things. You learn the pattern from a guy, there is a trick. Yeah, exactly. Most of this stuff Electro Retro I know has an algorithm or a trick. It just, I don't understand what they are. Totally correct, Super Game Station. It really was. Now the games all hold your hand. It's probably why I don't like a lot of the newer games. Some of them I do, but most of them I don't. So if I go here, like, I don't think the opening move matters that much. I think it's every move after.
I wonder if you will get the point of this.
Exactly, Real Canadian Rage. Yeah, it doesn't seem to matter where you start, but once you've started, like, what should my second move be? I don't want to necessarily know right now what it is. I want to know why it is. Like, your next move should be a space that is not across from the spider you were just at, or it should be 2 away from it. Like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, yes, math. And I was so bad at it in school. So, like, am I trying to go 2 away, 3 away? Like, what's the... There's an algorithm. I'm 100% certain there is. I just don't know what it is. Or why you come to that conclusion. Maybe it's 3 away? Maybe if we just go around like a clock?
The points of this star are missing something.
Now 3? 3? I'm literally just guessing right now.
That's not it.
Nope. That didn't work. So people in various chats are taking Trombone Champ, and you'd like to get a copy of it on Steam to try it out. What is Trombone Champ? I've never heard of that.
Which way should I go now?
And there's no hint button or anything like that in this
I
game.
wonder if you will get the point of this.
It's so true, Electro Retro. Super Game Station knows the creator of this game. Yes, Rob Landeros. And somebody else. Was it Graham Devine? Graham Devine? Or Divine Graham? Graham Devine? There was 2 of them that did the game. Rob Landeros was one of them. Oh, wow. That's interesting, Commander Keen. There's an actual trombone hero. Or you play it with a trombone. Wow. I'd love to see that. You think it changes maybe 1 away, 2 away, 1 away, 3 away? 1 away, like...
Which way should I go now? The points of this star are missing something.
I don't know. Alloy will almost instantly tell you the solution to the puzzle less than 10 seconds, yeah. The 7th Guest 3, The Collector, was canceled. I didn't even know they were going to come out with a 3. I just know that they had The 11th Hour, which I own, Clandestiny, and Uncle Henry's Playhouse, which I don't own. I remember hearing about them, and I tried to get them, but no one carried them. Because Trilobite, they went out of business. They folded not terribly long, I think, after Clandestiny. Yeah, Graham Devine, that was it. It was actually briefly ported to iOS. Yes, I think I still have the iOS version. Let me see. Can you see it? You see it, everybody? See if it still works. Hang on, it's trying to load. Yeah, still works. Ooh, that's a cool reflection, look. You can see the puzzle and the reflection, look at that. This should be clippable. You can see 7th Guest on the iPhone with an image of 7th Guest on PC being played on the Mac by Zophar of Zophar's Domain. Is this another Zophception moment? Yeah, pretty neat. I wonder if I still have... There was a cheat book I had, too, called Book of Secrets. I have no idea if I have it anymore. Let's see. I do! Book of Secrets! Sweet! Look, I have the solutions. Look, they're right here. Oh, wait, is that the 11th hour? Crap. I don't have the 7th Guest one? Hold on, let me see here. Oh, no, wait, yes, I do. There's 7th Guest and the 11th hour Book of Secrets. Okay. Hints. Sweet! Do I take a hint? 7th Inception. Do I take a hint here? I deserve a hint, right? And we can take a little hint. We'll take a little hint. I'll click on spider at the front door. Pick a point to start, and then cover each point with a spider until only one point is left uncovered. Pay attention to how they move. I know that. Damn. I guess it's only going to tell me that, like what you're trying to do, or what the solution is. All right. I'm going to read the strategy. I'm going to look at the solution, but not on what to click. So I'm looking at this, but not the bottom part. It says the point is to pick a point to start, and then cover each point with a spider until only one is left uncovered. Tap on any point until a spider appears. The spider will move to any point that is connected to the starting point by a straight line. We know all this. The basic strategy is to cover the preceding point with a spider. One solution is below. Oh, well, I don't want to know that. Damn it. We have a solution that I could look at, but not why. I want to know why. I want to know what you're thinking. Da, 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 na, na, na. Sweet. Appreciate that, Super Game Station. For the new Monkey Island, you get stuck and come back later and the solution will be simple. Yeah, well, I want to play that. We were supposed to play it this past Monday, and then we got stuck with, doing more runs in Virtual Highlight. The game keeps calling to me. It keeps calling me. Adventure games are quite a blast. Shadowgate. Oh, I love Shadowgate. But I never beat that without cheating, too. We started playing that earlier this year, Super Game Station, on the Mister. I need to get back to that. Anyways, Reg was doing some Tiny 1013 training, and Superman. Oh God, Superman's horrible. Oh, sorry, Real Canadian Rage. You have to message that to a mod. It only allows mods and VIPs to send links, just as a, security thing, so that somebody that's not a good person doesn't come in here and paste bad things, But if you message it to a mod or me, I can take a look at it for you. So I don't know, does anyone know what the algorithm is?
Which way should I go now?
Let me try to think about.
There's something missing. The star seems to have lost its sparkle.
The owners of the IP sabotaged Superman 64? I don't think anything could have made that game good. That was so bad. See, people like to say how Virtual Highlight is bad, and there's a lot of bad aspects to it, but at least I have fun with it. I can't imagine anyone playing Superman 64 and enjoying it. I've tried. It's just horrible. You're just floating around through rings with the worst controls ever. That's all you do. Oh, so why did they sabotage it, though? The original game was going to be good, but they were trying to ruin it for business reasons, but why? Exactly, Super Game Station. Exactly. All right, if I go here, then this purple circle's dead forever. If I go here, then this purple circle's dead forever. I don't think I can win this again. I think this is dead again. Nope, you can't leave the purples on the sides like that. Apparently, the unfinished PS1 version of the game is much better. They haven't played it for yourself. That'd be interesting to try out. Some of the deep dive in the YouTube video. Okay. I hope to do some deep diving in YouTube soon.
I wonder if you will get the point of this.
Ha ha ha, Stel. Some emulation retrospective action.
Which way should I go now?
Maybe you're supposed to leave 2 circles in between each one. Maybe that's what you do.
Which way should I go now? The points of this star are missing something.
Then maybe I do... maybe this?
Which way should I go now?
If we go here...
There's something
All right,
missing.
hold on a second.
The star seems to have lost its sparkle.
If we go here...
Which way should I go now?
Hold on a minute. This might be the solution. Hold on. Wait. No, I think I'm still messed up. Nah. Close. We got close.
That's not it.
You almost had it. You're not a huge fan of the Highlight series, but Virtual Highlight is a whole solid choice. An option for fun US Sega Saturn games. Yeah, I agree. Oh, it leaked Commander Keen. I'm definitely going to have to check that out then. Are we talking a PS1 Virtual Highlight drop? No, Superman. I don't think you'll ever see a Virtual Highlight on PlayStation anything. I'd love to have them reboot that, but I don't think it's going to happen. There's not enough people that enjoy Virtual Highlight, and they're only going to do it if there's enough people that do. There's not enough people like me and you. Or, you know. There's just not. I don't think.
Which way should I go now?
Super Game Taste's like, oh, that makes sense. All right, if there's anyone here that understands the algorithm and can explain to me, like, what you're supposed to do, not what you're, I know what you're supposed to do, but what the concept is, like how many you're supposed to skip or what the pattern's supposed to be, please tell me. Because I can look up the solution myself right now on the phone, but that's going to bother me because I'm not going to know why I did it, and therefore, future playthroughs of this game, I won't understand how to solve this. Yeah, Electro Retro, what is the trick? I want to know. I want to know what you're thinking. There are some things Electro Retro can't hide. Tell us. Tell us, Electro Retro. Tell us a story. Always sending a spider to the last dot that you sent a spider from. You'll end up on the last dot with all the others occupied spots. That's what I thought we were supposed to do, but it didn't seem to work. So, like, I'll show you. Because what you just said is what I was trying to do at the beginning. Maybe I just did it.
I wonder if you will get the point of this.
So I sent a spider from here, which would mean pick a point, and I'll send a spider there. And then I'll pick another point, and I'll send a spider there.
Which way should I go now?
And then I'll pick another point. This is what I was trying to do before, and it didn't work.
Which way should I go
And I'll
now?
send a spider here. Then I'll pick another point.
The points of this star are missing something.
And I'll send the spider there.
Now?
And then I'll pick another point.
Which way should I go now?
And I'll send the spider there. It's working. Holy crap. Wow. It does work. I must have made a mistake then. That's what I thought it would be. Thanks, Electro Retro. Victory! Oh, we get to watch a cool clip. I thought I was wasn't I trying that?
Come on.
Uh-oh. That's not
Please.
Yep, that was it, Crows and Lions. That was the, oh no, not the whole game. That was just a puzzle. That was one of like 30 puzzles. There's a lot more to go. Thanks for the GG on the puzzle, Real Canadian Rage. At least just a lot more puzzles on Ribbon. Oh my god. Mist and Ribbon drove me nuts. I never beat either of them. Those games really drove me batty. I did a wrong move on number 2. Oh, okay. So I just made a mistake. Have I played the 13th Doll? No, Real Canadian Rage. Tell me about the 13th Doll. Wakey, DC Bueller. We PB'd in Virtual Highlight earlier by like 35 seconds. It was pretty good. If we hadn't had bad boss RNG, we would have had sub 40. And then I asked a poll what people wanted to see, if they wanted me to do Virtual Highlight runs, more of those tonight, or play the Halloween game that I had planned. And most people voted for the Halloween game, and so we are playing the Halloween game. Here's how the poll wound up. 12 people voted for the Halloweeny game, and 2 didn't care. So 14 out of 21, 2/3 of us, didn't need it to be Virtual Highlight, so we did it. We did the 7th guest. It's 7th guest game made by fans with the original Stouff. Really? When did that come out? Electro Retro says Warner Brothers deliberately sabotaged it because the people they wanted to make the game weren't the people. Oh, I see. That's crazy, man. Oh, I'm sorry, DC Bueller. Maybe next time. Matt McMuscles made a video for it on YouTube. I'll have to check it out, Electro Retro. Would you mind popping in my Discord when you get a chance and either DMing me that or putting it in the general chat? I'd love to see it. If you put it in here, Electro Retro, I won't remember. But if you put it in Discord, I'll have it saved. Thanks. Appreciate it. There's also board games of what, the 7th guest? They made 7th guest board games? Oh, I would totally own that. You know what I really wanted to do? I shouldn't even tell you this because I might still try to do it. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to tell you what I was trying to do. Forget that I said anything just now. I had some other plan that may have involved a spooky board game. See, DC Bueller, you're good at that. You're good at, man, that's what we should do. DC, remind me to talk to you later in Discord. There's this board game I super duper would love to, like, stream on Halloween, but I don't have the setup for board games at all. Like, I mean, I can play them, but, like, for the stream, the way my camera is, I'm just not set up for it. But you are. Let's chat. I have a cool idea if you're willing to give something a shot. Oh, you collect 7th guest stuff and you have the board game? What's it like? Oh, yeah, Reg. I don't know, man. The Myst games give me... They give me, what word am I trying to use here? Extreme anxiety nausea. Because I don't know what the hell to do. I have no clue. I guess if you backseated me, I could do it. Thanks, Electro Retro. Appreciate it. Is Tabletop Simulator an option? See, this is the thing. I have nothing against people that use Tabletop Simulator, but for me, board games are a very social experience, and I love, like, holding the dice and holding the cards and the board. Like, I don't know. I'm all about video games. You know that. You all know I love video games. Zophar's domain, right? But when I'm playing a board game, I need to have the board, and I could do it, like, if the board game's in front of me and other people are, like, saying, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I roll for them. I could do that, but I don't know. There's just something lost, I think, on Tabletop Simulator type stuff. Yeah, exactly, Commander Keen. It's a tactile experience. That's what I look for. Yep. You can hold things in VR. Now, see, Electro Retro, that's a good point, but then how do you stream that? How do you stream VR? What does that look like? Like, it just seems... It's like you're taking something purposely not technological and you're inserting technology into it. Yeah, you can stream VR, but you're not... It's... What would you be seeing? Like, think about if I'm in VR, I'm not seeing the chat, I'm not interacting with any of you, I'm just seeing the game. What's that look like? See, that might be a good YouTube thing. I just don't know that it translates well to something like Twitch. See, DC Bueller has this down. Yeah, DC, that's a good point. But, like, I've watched you, and you also do actual board games. Like, you've got the whole setup there. Like, I love it. Like, you've got it down. I just am not... I'm not set up for it. All right, I need to have, like, Electro Retro come over then and VR me. One of these days, Electro Retro, we gotta hang out. You and me. You don't see Aquaman in the list? Oh, you were asking about the McMuscles guy. All right, let's go savey save. We're gonna do a savey save. Ba 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 ba. Savey save. Savey save. Not Zophar. Zophar.
Your game has been saved.
Your game has been saved. Wait. Why did it put us... It didn't just reset, did it? Or it's just putting us in the front instead of the back. Let's go make sure that puzzle's still solved. Yeah, it's solved. Okay. Oh, whoops. What happened? What'd I do? Uh-oh. What's happening? What's happening?
Come on.
Oh, we saw this.
Come on. Come. Please.
Well, okie dokie then. Isn't that nice? If you want to see what puzzles are solved, yeah, that's what we're going to check in a second here. Map. All right. So we solved cake, telescope, the spider puzzle. Something is in here that we haven't solved yet, so we should probably check that out. Melpo made a big change. What big change did you make? Correct, Real Canadian Rage. We need to fix something here. So there we go. Okay, we're good. Is it here or was it? I think it's here. No, it is there. Okay, never mind. It's this door. We were right the first time. New color time. Oh, cool. Also, so far, the kid's acting is good. I mean, yeah, for a kid, he does fine. 22. All right, I was close. I said 30. That's like in the wavelength. All right, let's see what's going on in here. What is she doing?
Yes, this is it. No, it isn't.
This is it. No, it isn't. That's a good question.
Still.
I don't know. Some of these puzzles, Electro Retro, are really brutal. Like, I remember. Like, when we get to the basement puzzle, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind at that one. Like, I already know which ones are gonna give me heartburn. There's gonna be puzzles that give me heartburn. Alright, well, let's, oh. Did we see this already?
When all the 7 guests have gathered, you must figure out what I want. It's a puzzle, Mrs. Knox. And mind you, the others are also working at the same task. It may all depend on who has the greatest need, or who is the bravest. There are clues throughout this house as to what must be done. The house is alive with clues.
Hoping to meet you in the flesh. I remain your host, Henry Stuff.
Henry Stuff. What was that? Somebody say help me? Oh boy. Yeah, I hope you have a good chat with him, Super Game Station. The night puzzle. Oh god, I hate that one too. Well, Super Game Station, I did take a small, I took a little bit of a hint from Electro Retro when I asked him for the algorithm, and it was actually what I thought earlier, I just didn't execute it properly. My thought for the puzzle was try going to the last space that you sent the spider from, but Electro Retro pointed out I made a mistake with how I executed it. So if I had just not done that, I would have been okay. Yeah, Reg, we were talking about this earlier. So fortunately, I'm using Scum VM, and in Scum VM, I selected the option to make AI easier, because you're right. We were talking about this. The puzzle that uses AI uses an algorithm that's dependent on how fast your processor is, and if your processor is very fast, or now all processors are very fast compared to 1993, the algorithm will go all the way deep down into the layers of calculations, and you'll never beat it, because it'll always outthink you. It'll be like deep blue level AI. So I did select the easy AI so it doesn't go that deep. So I'll get an experience comparable to 1993, which is still hard, but not unfairly impossible. So yes, well said, Reg. Ask me about Loom. No, so this game, so Scum VM started out just doing Scum interpreters, like the Monkey Island games and stuff, but later expanded to all kinds of script. So the game does, like, it has Gabriel Knight 1 and 2 support, it supports 7th Guest, the 11th Hour, Clandestiny, Uncle Henry's Playhouse, like all that stuff. This interpreter is actually groovy, literally. It's groovy, man. That's the name of the script engine they used for the 7th Guest games, was Groovy. Love you some TG16 CD, and you just brought a harp, so it's time for you to try that game. There you go. All right, let's try this puzzle. This should be the paint can puzzle, I think. Pretty sure. And if it is, this is another one that I know very well. Yeah, or whatever. Bean cans, whatever they are.
Your mind will be gorged before this night is done.
You know what? I don't want to say I know this very well. I kind of know it. I know a few of the words, but I don't remember everything. Who worked with Gabriel Knight? Oh, that was Jane Jensen was the writer and director of Gabriel Knight. Have I read the book of this? They made a book of the 7th Guest? Yeah, Reg, this one's annoying because the words are, like, stupid. All right, I'm pretty sure By My Crypt is how it ends. So why don't we start with that? Yeah, they deliberately put in a ton of Ys.
There's more to these cans. that meets the eye.
The woman in the story, Grace Nakamura you're talking about? It's got all the parts the game is missing. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Can you, like, where do you find it now? Like on eBay? Leah Remini. Oh, you were asking about the actress. Yeah, Leah Remini played Grace Nakamura. By my crypt. Almost positive that's what the last part is. But everything else I think I'm going to have to just solve. Because it's been so many years since I played this. Yeah, I think this part's right. By my crypt. Alright, what's the rest? Let's see. I think the first word is sly. I think this word is tryst. No, I think he's saying the book came later. You said, I hope my vocabulary is good enough to know that vowelless words have at least one Y in it. Yes. Maybe she's Louis the 14th and you're IKEA. Yeah, exactly. The chair is IKEA. G. Levy does such a good impersonation of Tim Curry as Gabriel Knight in that scene. When he bought the game for iPad, it came with a digital copy of the book. Oh, that's cool. But you know, if you take it home, everything else would have to go. You know, the chair's like Louis the 14th, and the rest of your place is IKEA. Are you going to buy that pizza with your stolen credit card?
I don't think you can do this.
Let's see what the police have to say. Home Alone 2. Tim Curry, man. He's the man, the myth, the legend. All right. Now we have Sly. I think this word is spryly. Like, I'm trying to remember all of the words that were in it from when I was a kid, and I think spryly is one of them. How am I doing so far? Am I on the wavelength here? We got sly, something, something, spryly tryst by my crypt. The answer to this has a certain cadence to it. I have the correct final word. The whole bottom row is correct. So is tryst the word that's in the wrong place right now? So then the first word must be spy. Not yet, but it's making you want to go to local Walmart and get Campbell's Chunky Soup. Nice. Still wrong? So it's not spy and it's not sly. Give me a second here. Is this an H right here? Is that supposed to be an H? Okay. Aye. Let me ask. Okay, so by my crypt is right, and spryly tryst is right. So both of these rows are correct, right? And you're saying that the first word is neither spy nor sly. Shy. Listen, most of the cast didn't even do another video game. Yeah, it's a shame. At least, like, Stauff, I thought his actor was great. So is it this is right? Shy, something, something, spryly tryst by my crypt? Do I have that right? Okay, let me think. That's a lot of Y's still left. Ply, slot. Shy? Hold on, I'm gonna try something here. Oh, okay, I got it now. Is that a slur? Wow, yikes. That word was thrown around a lot in the 90s. In Lunar 2, the gene, right? Gene is supposed to be of the... So, I think I have this either right, or I've reversed words 2 and 3. So, Romani's... Okay, I got you now. Alright, good to know. Thank you for telling me that. Okay, so it's probably shy, that, slyly, spryly, tryst by my crypt. So I have to reverse everything, okay? We can do that. Isn't the music great, though, chat? Ooh, shoot, no, wait, no, I messed up. No, not Japili, stop. Oh, damn it. I messed up. Hold on, okay, here we go. Gotcha, Electro Retro. This should be it, right? Pretty close?
Yes.
There you go.
There. Now I've solved it.
So are they supposed to be soup cans? Thanks for opening those. Hey! We got a raid tonight. Red Ox PDX. Raiding us with a bunch of peeps now. Fred, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. I am Zophar. Founded a website back in the 90s known as Zophar's Domain. Oh, you gotta love the song raid. Lots of emulators and stuff. What were you playing tonight? Let's give you a little shout out. You should all follow Red. Awesome streamer. What were you working on? Give you a little double shouty shout there. Ah, in that clip, you got a little Zelda 3
Huge
going on.
PB
My favorite
for
Zelda.
the raid. Thank you, Hungry, by the way. This is me being excited. Hello, everybody. Huge PB, you guys. Yes! We have shaved
That's a really good time, by the
over
way.
a minute off in 2 runs.
We were actually speedrunning Virtual
26.
Highlight earlier.
We got it.
And we PB'd too. Yeah, nice work.
Very excited, thank you. All right, mostly this is a calm and chill stream. And
Thank you, thank you. So right now, we are playing some 7th Guest. We're in a very Halloween-y mood tonight. And we decided to take a little break from Virtual Highlight since I PB'd and the chat was ready to move to some Halloween action in this fine Zocktober. That's what we're calling October here. It's Zocktober. But thank you again so much for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. Little Chrono Cross and a little piano. Nice. Oh, whoever the anonymous gifter is, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Red. By the way, Red, how do you pronounce... I've never known this. I've only ever called you Red. Is it Red Ox PDX? Is that how you say it? So I've never known how you say the second part of your name, so I've just always said Red. Okay, good. Red Ox PDX. Got it. Yeah, definitely check out Red, everybody. Awesome streamer. Very musical. Far more than me. I just like to sing a lot. Red can actually play instruments. Like the auxiliary cable, which is red. Makes sense. Can we go in here yet? No, we can't. Let's see. Let's check the... Well, we'll do a little savey save first, then we'll check the map. Electro Retro says, OMG, I was right! Electro Retro is right very frequently. We'll do a little not Zophar, Zophar.
Your game has been saved.
Yep, Red's always fun to watch. Always a relaxing time. Let's check the map. See what we got going on. Zophar. Alright, so all of this is completed now. And we can go to the basement. Oh, God. Oh, not looking forward to that. Can we not go to the basement? Can we, like, go somewhere else? Can we go upstairs now? Let's go upstairs.
Ludicrous speed! Go!
I want to do everything that's not the basement. Like, my brain will never be able to handle that tonight. Yeah, let's go upstairs. We can go upstairs. Return. All right. Now we got to find a way out of here. You were on the website in the 90s. You're on the stream now. Can't get over this. It's a very small world, right? See, I had the same feeling like for years. So it's going to sound ridiculous. I love watching speedrunners. You might remember then from... what's up, Hypers? Good to see you. You might remember from the Zophar's Domain days that we had contests. We didn't call it speedrunning back then. There just wasn't a name for it. Where I would say, hey, if you beat this game the fastest you can and make a little movie of it, we used the Nesticle emulator back then, if you remember. We had 6 such contests. I would award you like $100 or a gift card or something. And then that was menial prizes, but it was just for fun. But I always loved the concept of trying to beat a game as fast as you can. And so for years, I would watch on YouTube people like Arcus and, you know, a whole bunch of speedrunners. And one day I was like, I wonder, where are they all going? Like, I'm watching all these videos and people are talking. Where is this? Where is this happening? And I figured out it was Twitch, which I've had an account with Twitch for like 9 years or something. And I just never did anything with it. I had Zophar 1 and I never did a thing with it. So I was like, all right, let me go on Twitch and see how this works. And then I was like, whoa, this is where they all are. And then I started getting questions from some of the runners like, wait a minute, you're the Zophar from the emulator site? You're Zophar's Domain Zophar? And I was like, yeah. And that's what got me the idea. I was like, maybe I'll start streaming. Maybe, you know, could be fun, get a couple people. Hyper Z pushed me to do it too. Appreciate you, Hyper Z. Gave me a lot of tips in the early days. So you remember when consoles had 3 AV cables? I remember when consoles had 1 cable. It was a coax cable on the Atari 2600 and a little switch, and you could switch between the game and your TV, and it was always on channel 4. Now that's retro. You can always tell where the red RCA cord goes because it's always right. Yeah, good point. Throw the trash cans. Can you throw the trash cans? What about the people who use channel 3? Then they use channel 3. It depended on if your channel 3 was KYW or something, or if it was your channel 4 that was. So for me, in the Philly area, channel 3 already existed, so we would put the game on channel 4. Because I think they assumed that wherever you lived, it would either be 3 or 4. You either had a 3 or you had a 4, but no one had a 3 and a 4. It's all very complicated. You remember the Switchbox too? Yep. Very video game life. RCA composite. Yeah, I used to call composite RCA as well, because when you'd buy them in the stores, they never called them composite cables. They always called them RCA cables, because RCA made the cables. It was channel 3 for you, Malpo. Gotcha. All right, how do we get the hell out of the wherever we are? This is the kitchen, I think, right? How do you get out of the kitchen? Hyper Z, I'm always in the kitchen, apparently. That's why I'm That's why I gained so much weight this year. I'm always in the damn kitchen. Used to use a KVM sometimes. Cool, cool. There we go. Projectiles! Thanks, Daniel Albu. By the way, how are you? Good to see you. Daniel Albu, if you didn't know, is an awesome guy. And he actually managed to get together
Evil
a lot
will always triumph. Because good is dumb.
Good is dumb, Electro Retro.
Get a pirate hat. Do I look like Zophar to you?
He managed to get together a lot of the Phantasmagoria and Gabriel Knight cast. So he has a show called Conversations with Curtis. And one of these days, I'm going to remember what you call it on Twitch. I forget once again. But it's not Conversations with Curtis. It's like Curtis Craig Talks, I think?
Bloody egg!
Right? Curtis Craig Talks? Yep, that's it. Look, I actually remember this time.
No, wait. He's talking about... I haven't talked to anybody. Oh,
you talked to someone.
So that's Daniel Albu on the lower left corner. And in the upper left corner is Paul Stadler? I'm so bad with names. But he is the actor who played Curtis in Phantasmagoria 2, A Puzzle of Flesh. So here is Curtis from Phantasmagoria 2 with Daniel below playing Monkey Island 1.
Right?
Isn't that cool?
He's going to the Swordmaster.
Stetler, that's it. Paul Stetler. I will eventually remember names, I swear. I promise.
Which I did. Okay. So I gotta go back in there and get him again.
Hey, where'd you go?
Yep, correct.
Halfway across the island to try and get you a reservation with the Swordmaster. Who, by
I wish I had gotten the talkie versions of Monkey Island 1 and 2 working on my computer, but the Mac just wouldn't play nice with it in Scum VM. So we did the non-talkie version of 2. Yeah, isn't it great? Everything old is new again. Exactly. I still got to play the new Monkey Island game. We were supposed to do that this past Monday, and it just didn't work out. We ended up doing virtual highlight runs instead. All right, let's go upstairs here. I'm going to go upstairs. Hope you're all enjoying the spooky 7th guest on this fine Zocktober evening. That reminds me, I got to get the rest of my Halloween decorations out. I put a few of them out last week, and then I forgot to put
Bloody
them out.
egg!
And it's already October 20th. Thanks for the bloody egg, Hyper Z. Oh, no, don't go there. Damn it. I went the wrong way. Oh, you just put your decorations out today, Red? Nice. Yeah, I usually put them up like the beginning of October, but it's just been so freaking busy. I just didn't have time. So all I have out is I have a dude that I call the Maniac. He sits in a chair. I have him strapped to a chair. I haven't even put batteries in him yet. And if you pass by him, the motion makes him like he's being electrocuted, and he goes like, ah, and he shakes around. And it's really jarring if you're just walking by the house and you don't know what's coming. So I have him out. And then I have my demon dog out. It's like a little statue of like a zombie-looking dog. But I have so many other decorations, I just haven't put them out yet. I got to do it this weekend. The Man. Yeah, that's it, Hyper Z. The Man. That's what my nephew calls him, the Man. Hyper Z, do you know my son actually named the Man this weekend? He named him Gerald. He's like, Daddy, can I name him? And I was like, sure. He's like, okay, he's Gerald. I'm like, okay. I don't know where you got that name from, but cool. You usually do them as soon as you can. Yeah, same here. Oh man. Now I'm like, I'm going to do it tomorrow night. I'm not going to wait any longer. Tomorrow night begins 10 days before Halloween, and we're going to do it then. Oh, spooky hand. Spooky hand. Wow. Wow. All right, let's see. Let's go this way.
Bloody egg!
Bloody egg. Yeah, Super Game Station. All these jump scares are like... And I wouldn't even call them jump scares. It's more like just very ominous type stuff. Like a slow burn. What do you think's in here? Oh no, what's this room?
Ah, the Madman's Playroom.
The Madman's Playroom.
Tell me, Madman, can you give me real magic? Can you show me?
I do not want to do that puzzle right now. I'm so no way. Oh my god. Ugh. How about this? Let's check this out. Do, do, do. Exactly, Electro Retro. The fact they overacted on purpose was odd. Oh, it's a shortcut. How does that even work? How the hell do you go through the pool? How do you go through the pool table and then end up here? How's that work? Can we go back? Or is it only a one-way shortcut? Does anybody know? Spoop House cares not for your physics. Damn. Daniel Albu would know that. Basically, if it's a PC game and it existed in anywhere in the 90s, Daniel Albu knows the answer. Yeah, Daniel, so I played this game as a kid and I did beat it, but I had to cheat heavily. I've never really beaten this. Oh, no. No, don't make me do it.
Oh, I'm dying.
Bloody egg!
To see what you'll do next.
Don't make me do it. This is the maze. Now, we're not doing the maze tonight. No way. I need to actually get a printout of the maze so that I can effectively navigate it, which we don't have right now. So we'll do that later. Let's go back upstairs. Okay, that's not it. Eventually, I'll know which way to go. Just not today. Video game actors were not quite as standard. Well, yeah, Electro Retro, isn't the maze after the Great? Like, you think I should have done the Great? Yeah, I have the iPhone version of this too, Daniel Albu, but you want the real experience, you got to play the original PC version, which is what we're doing. The only difference is we're playing it on Scum VM. Oh god, I did it again. All right, I'm just gonna do the Great and then not do the maze. It shouldn't be that bad. I feel like it's like this.
Finding things a little grating.
Hold on, wait a minute. Is it this way? Wait a minute.
Nothing ever seems to slide into place in this place.
I know, right? Nothing slides into place in this place. Oh, shoot. That's not what I did. No, stop. I clicked the wrong button. Stop it. Oh, my God. Are you for seriously? All right, get back over there. It's also on Humble Bundle and a 7th Guest 11th Hour Bundle. Well, I was telling Chad, if we beat this game before Halloween, I already have the 11th Hour all set up on Scum VM as well. I have my original discs. I already copied them all over and loaded them in, and works great. This is my original copy from 1996. This was, I bought this game like a few months before I created Zophar's domain. Right? Isn't that neat? In great condition. Still works. No problem. I think it takes 22 moves on the PC version of the game. What, the Great puzzle that I just did? Or tried to do? What am I doing? Go back there. So sadly, Daniel Albu, I was never able to buy Clandestiny or Uncle Henry's Playhouse because I couldn't find it. I wasn't one of the lucky 27 or whatever people. Or I would have bought it back then. I'd love to play them. Alright, let me see if I can figure this out.
Finding things a little grating.
Just a little.
Nothing ever seems to slide into place in this place.
Yeah, we know. Shut up. It's like this, I think. I think I'm close. Hold on.
If I plan to get around this grate,
shut up.
I'll need to get around.
Yeah, exactly. Daniel Albu's correct. We do love Phantasmagoria 2. I was going to do Phantasmagoria 2 for Halloween, but too many other streamers were already doing it, so I was like, they're already doing it. I'll do something different. Crap, it didn't work. It's upside down. Why didn't that work? Wait, I think I can get it. I think I got it. I think it's like this. I'll let you know, Daniel Albu. I think I got it. I'm pretty sure I got it. Wait, do I got it? Maybe I don't got it. I thought I had it. I guess I don't. Crap. Oh, man, it didn't work out. I thought it was gonna work. Yeah, isn't that crazy, though? Didn't sell well. Damn it. It's upside down now. Boom, boom. Damn it, I can't. Look, it's close. Like, this has to be here. Like, I remember that. But for some reason, I can't seem to... How do you make this get over there? Ugh. That's correct. This was actually, I was telling the chat earlier, this was on Zophar's domain in 1996. This was or not this song, but the one in the main foyer, the one that goes do 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 do, was the main page of Zophar's domain. I actually emailed the Fat Man. That's the person that composed the soundtrack to this. And I emailed him back in 96. Like, I just want to let you know I'm a big fan of your work. I love your music. He's like, thanks, man. I appreciate your support. I was like, yeah. I even bought the 7-Eleven soundtrack, which was all the 7th Guest and 11th Hour music. I still have it somewhere on my computer. Oh, wow. Daniel Albu. Maybe I want a hint. Give me a second here to think. I feel like this should have been easy, but it's not. Why is it not? Do 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 do. Like, I can't seem to, like, you see, it's not, I don't know. I feel like it's close, but it's just not, it's not quite there yet. See what I mean? Like, it's a little off. So from the top left, the pieces will be numbered from 1 to 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do this. Okay.
I'm going to have to start again.
Oh, I see. I see now. Wait a minute. I did something wrong. Oops. Oops, I messed up. I wonder if I can still figure it out from here, though. Oh, I can still figure it out, look. It still works.
Great move. I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this.
How does it feel to be the first living thing to set foot in these dungeons in... I can't remember how long.
I can't remember how long. Oh, no problem, Red. Thanks again for the raid. Really appreciate you. Everyone, please go follow Red Ox PDX. Awesome streamer. Very musical. Love watching your stuff. Take care. Have a good night. Thanks for coming by. All right. I think it is actually on that subject of sleep. We will save right here. Do a save. Call it Zophar.
Your game has been saved.
And we are going to go and turn in for the night, as I do have work in 5.5 hours.